to my channel and welcome back to my kitchen. Sorry if you can hear the dog walking around or the dishwasher or any background noise. My mum's, I think, left the kitchen door open and I'm too scared to go and close it in case I kick the camera, so we're just going to have to make do. So today I am making just plain biscuits using cookie cutters. I've got them here, I ordered them on Amazon. So I've got a Mickey shaped one, and we have got a starfish, we have got a seahorse, we have got a clam. I'm showing these as quickly as possible. We have got, now I don't know if this is a dolphin or a shark, because it feels like a dolphin but then the tail feels a bit shark-like, so, oh, that's my talking scales. So it's whatever you want it to be. And we've got a kind of goldfish type deal. And the last one we have is a whale. So I am really happy with them. And also I got talking scales for my birthday, so I can now completely do this on my own without having my mum to assist me. So yeah, in front of me I've got my talking scales and I'm all ready to go, and I'm going to put, doing it in ounces, I'm going to put, now should be 6 ounces, but I'm doing double measures because I want lots of biscuits, so I'm going to do 12 ounces, so this is going to be some amount. But it also lets you hear how my talking scales work. So I've just got the 7 top of the little, I don't know what you want to call it, container, bowl. Oh, he's getting annoyed, I better pour some in the sieve. I just do it bit by bit. And he'll tell us what it is in his own time.
It is 5 ounces.
Right, so we need more. Might not get all of it in this one go because it's a lot to sieve.
6.3 ounces.
Right, I'll sieve that in first.
7.9 ounces.
Oh, 7.9.
It is 8 ounces.
Oh, now he's saying 8, okay. 8, which means we need another 4 after this, so let me sieve it in. And then let's all remember that we need another 4. Because I was making this is my 3rd time making these biscuits. The first time I did it, they came out so good. I was so happy with them. I'd done the Mickey ones, and the Mickey cookie cutter I showed you, I've got a baby version of that. Oh, so cute. I also ordered dinosaur cookie cutters, but I was so disappointed because they're minuscule. And to a blind person, they were so small, they didn't even feel like dinosaurs and they were too finicky. So I did contact the seller and I got my money back and everything because I thought surely something's wrong here, I don't know. I didn't want my money back, I wanted an exchange or something, but they just said they were sold out and they gave me my money back. I tried using them yesterday, they're hopeless, they're too small. Even my mum, who's fully sighted, says they're pathetic, they're not great. And I was so frustrated and upset, I kind of wanted to throw them in the bin. Mum's like, no. So I'll definitely at some point need to purchase, normal size dinosaur cookie cutters, because if you didn't know, I do love dinosaurs. Dinosaurs and sea creatures are my jam. You can cut these bits out, Mum. It's going to be a long video. These scales can be a bit temperamental at times, so it was going a bit cookie-boo there. Let's hope it's going to behave itself. Because I still need 4 more ounces. Please, please, hope.
5.8 ounces.
It's just a sieve. Right.
0.
So far it's behaving itself. We're also taking just the tiniest bit of flour onto this board for when I roll out my mixture, and I mean like the tiniest bit. Because when I made my biscuits yesterday, they were a tragedy. And I think they were a tragedy because... oh, excuse me! Because I put too much flour on the boards and it made the mixture all crumbly, and then I put too much butter in. Oh, it was a disaster. Right, let's get this served. That's done. Oh. And then the rest of the flour goes in the big bowl. The big bowl. All of it goes in here. Whoosh! Every last drop. Every last drop. Right, so now, I meant to say, in that bowl there was also a pinch of salt. I'm just trying to clean up my mess a little bit because, as expected, when you're blind, you do get flour all over the place. Oh, the joys. Although I'm blaming that in my blindness, I think everyone does that. And I probably got flour all over me. Right. So the next thing I'm going to add is the sugar. So, if I'm right, I think usually the sugar is 2 ounces, so we're doubling that, so we're doing 4 ounces of sugar. Caster sugar to be precise. So we don't, make sure this is in 0. And it's clean and not clogged, and we'll just use my hands, and we'll just, don't have a sieve anymore, thank goodness. Just don't need to sieve sugar, so you just dump it in. Need a little bit more. That wouldn't even change, come on. There you go, it was just a bit slow there. Perfecto! Now we can put the sugar away. It's good to tidy as you go, because I'm probably not in frame right now, but you can still hear me. Because when you're blind, you need all the space you possibly can get, so it's good to just tidy as you go. Oh, it's got sugar everywhere as well. Because the more room you have to work with, the better, and it's also good, you know, then you know that the stuff that's out is the stuff that you have to work with, and the stuff that's away, you know, it's done. Again, these tips, they don't just have to be for blind people, they can be for sighted people as well. Now we've got the butter. So butter is usually 4 ounces, but we are doing 8 ounces. I'm double checking, I'm doing this from memory. 6, 2 and 4, yes, so we're doing 8 ounces of butter, which in all honesty, I think one of these big bars of butter is 8 ounces. Wait, hold that thought. I'm going to double check because this doesn't seem right. I'll be back in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Let's hope I don't kick the camera. And I'm back. So yeah, it is 8 ounces of butter. So I don't know why I question myself. So I think one of these bad boys is 8 ounces in its own right. But we've got a half used one from yesterday, so I think that's priority getting that in. Oh, it's so greasy. It's the butter that makes, like, the flour is messy, but at least it's just powder. And again, the sugar can be messy, but at least it's just grands. But the butter's so greasy. I'm going to try and break it up because it'll make it easier when I'm working with a mixture. Very greasy. That's fine. I went off camera to do the butter because my scales were being a bit funny, but we got them to work. So yeah, 8 ounces of butter. It's now in a big bowl, along with the sugar and the flour and a little pinch of salt. And all I'm doing now is I'm kind of like mixing it in. Just taking a big handful, kind of squeezing it together. It doesn't have to be squeezed together to perfection. And I'm just putting it on the board and kind of squeezing it down. So again, it doesn't matter if you take the mixture and it's a bit crumbly or what have you, because when I first done it, that was my biggest worry. It actually feels really good. I'm so so much happier with this consistency than I was yesterday. Oh, this is, yeah, I'm so happy right now. Yeah, so I'm just taking the mixture and I'm kind of putting it on top of each other and just patting it down. And it is a bit uneven, but like I said, the rolling pin will come and fix it. Just as long as you get the mixture out on the board, that's all that matters. Oh, I'm so happy with the consistency. You have no idea. Oh, makes me so happy. Because I know it's silly, but I was so upset yesterday when the biscuits didn't turn out, because the thing I love about these biscuits is you get to make really cute shapes with them. Right? Totally me. So it's actually the next day and these are the finished biscuits. I think the last thing you saw was me trying to cookie cut a whale. Let's see if I can find an actual whale. Is that an upside down whale?
Mm-mm.
I don't know.
The next one along's the wheels.
The next one along is the whales. Oh, here we are. Here's some whales. So I was going to do them. I was doing the whales and I thought the mixture felt really good, but the whales were crumbling when I was pushing them out the cookie cutters. So with a little bit of Mum's assistance, we managed to fix the mixture. Oh, it was a nightmare because literally it was like a pizza dough. You had to keep adding more and more and more flour, and I thought this is way too much. So I literally just doubled the measurements, but clearly the butter was too much and the flour was too little. So, you know, you add more of one or take the other, whatever one you want to do. But we got there. So these are them now, and I'm really happy how they turned out. Just 15 minutes in the ovens. In the oven. There is some blobby ones over. Where are the blobby rejects?
The rejects are it. I just kept them in here.
Oh, we did get some blobby looking rejects. I mean, I'm not quite sure what these are supposed to be. I think they're supposed to be Mickey's, but they kind of went a bit like flat and lost their shape. I don't know what that's supposed to be.
That was the wheel. That's the fish that we ate the tail of.
Alright, and I don't know what, another weird Mickey?
No, I don't know what that one is.
So, but I'm still getting used to it, so now we're just going to decorate them, so I'll speak about the decorating as I go. So we've just got the icing sugar. I'm letting Mum do this bit because I could do it, but I don't know, I just fancy Mum doing it. And we're doing the starfish first of all, and I wanted a nice pale pink, so that's just what she's doing. She's pretty pink starfish. Right, so now I'm going to put some sprinkles on the little, I don't know what you want to call them, little tentacle parts of the starfish. This is going to take some concentration, so I'm actually quite nervous. Oh, what did I touch?
It's okay, it's excess.
Oh. Well, that's a pathetic amount.
Yeah, you need to, but you just sprinkle them.
I know, but I want to position them just... This is why bacon takes me so long, by the way. I'll have a bit more of a generous pinch this time. Tell me when I'm getting near the top, because I don't want them to go into...
Okay, you're near the top. So you want to go down the other side.
What do you mean the other side?
Well, they've got 5.
Oh, you mean the next leg? Right, I thought you meant like the other side of that leg. Here? Is that a leg? Have we not done that leg? No.
No, you've only done one.
On now. We've put red icing on the Mickeys now, like just on the bottom half, so it's like a short. So I'm just going to stick some jelly tots on. Do we want it for the dip? No, there's fine. To kind of work as these buttons. That's one on. Try to clean my fingers as I go. I'm trying to squeeze them as well because they're too up in the air for buttons for my liking. I'm very particular about these things. Where's that? There it is.
Up.
So
No, up a bit.
Up.
The next one up.
Oh, there it is. And we want it to just kind of go... No.
You're 2 in the middle.
Oh, there's 2 in the middle. Will I move this over a bit?
Yeah, right, that's it.
There, and then this
Yes.
one can go here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully it stays in place.
Okay.
So so tricky. And then, where's the other Mickey? We have 4 Mickeys, but we're only decorating 2.
Diagonally.
So here they are all finished. So with the starfish, it's just pale pink. I think
I've missed the starfish.
Oh, you've missed the starfish.
I missed the starfish.
Well, we'll just leave that one naked and make it into an Empire biscuit.
Yes, good idea.
Okay, so aside from one naked starfish, the starfish are pale pink. I think one of them's paler than the other because we had to get more icing, which is quite nice. And we've just got sprinkles on the arms and legs. The whales are a darker blue and they've got sprinkles on their tails. The clams and the seahorses are a light blue. The clams just have a general dusting of sprinkles, whereas the seahorses have sprinkles on their tails and their nose. Then we have red fish with sprinkles on their tail, and we have Mickeys, which you saw earlier, and that's them. I think they're looking pretty cute. And that's everything for this video. So have one last look at the cute little biscuits, and I'll see you guys again in another video. Bye guys!